Alright. Come on, let's give ourselves a hand, a big huge show for ourselves. We want to say thanks, just to say thanks to all of us who have come out here this evening. Queremos extender nuestra gratitud a todas las personas que han salido esta tarde. Un solo pueblo, Raizal y Continental, unidos para siempre, ¿cierto? And so this is very important. All the time we say that, we have been saying that all the time. We have absolutely nothing against the continental community, even though it had been wrongly publicized by politicians who want to fish in storage water, that there is a fight here between Raizal and Continental. That's a lie. There is no fight here between Raizal and Continental. There is a fight here for life. Both Raizal and Continental are fighting here for life, alright? And so we just want to say thanks for coming out here this evening. And one thing I want to say here this evening is that this is just the beginning of this fight, alright? This is just the beginning of this fight. This fight is not going to end here. We need to understand that we are commencing something big. Because these people have a lot of money and they have a lot of power and they have the law on their side. And a lot of times they will say, well, what those little tiny small people can do unto us. We are giants. But I want to remind us that there was a little man called David who showed them a big giant Goliath. No truth. And I want to let you know that with determination, with faith in our God, because we believe in God, that's right. We believe in God, and we are not fighting by ourselves or our own strength. We know that this is a tough fight we are in. We are not ignoring it, we are not denying it, we are not fools or anything. We know that we are up against giants, but I want to tell you something. Nothing can turn back a people when a people is determined in order to stand up for righteousness and for justice. And so that's who we are here today. We are the Raizal people, we are the Sananjas people, and we need to be proud of ourselves. Don't let people confuse you. When I was coming this evening, and it so sad that the people that went away with the placard that said, El Petróleo Mata. And there were some Continental that were discussing right there at the park. And one of them asked the other one, he said, are you going to march this evening? They said, no, we are not going to march in the Raizal because they always go contrary. And I said, but why are you saying that? And he said, because you see, if Colombia does not take out the petroleum, Nicaragua will take out the petroleum. And then I see this placard that said, El Petróleo Mata. So it's like we have to decide whether we're going to be killed by Colombia or by Nicaragua. But today we here are deciding not to be killed neither by Colombia nor by Nicaragua. We are saying that the resources in our seas belong to us and to our children. And somebody said, Domingo was saying here on the street, we rather die poor but live healthy. Alright? We rather die poor but live healthy and happy with integrity and righteousness before our God. Let the riches stay in our sea and let our generation live for years to come. That's the message that we are saying here today. We want it to be there. God placed it there, and we don't want it to mean death for us and for our children. I thank you, young man, for coming and sharing here with us your experience. Because one of the things that I said here, let us look at all the places where oil had been developed in Colombia. Where is the riches that the people are swimming in? That's one of the things that they said to me there. We're going to swim in riches here in Sananjas when they start to take out the oil. I said, where is the riches that they are swimming in Barranca Bermeja? Where is the riches they are swimming in the Llanos Orientales? Those people are poor and they are getting poorer every single day. Some people will swim in riches, but it will not be the Raizal people. It will be the politicians. It will be the multinationals. It will be people from all over the world, except the Raizal people. We have more than 400 years in this place, and we have lived without the oil. We can live 400 more years without the eye. What we need to do is to join ourselves together. What we need to do, my friends, what we need to do is to go back where we support one another. One of our weaknesses is that we permit ourselves to be divided too easily. We permit ourselves to be divided by politicians, by the very law. We permit ourselves to be divided. But we need to come together as a people and stand up for righteousness. Look what the law is doing to us. I look on poor Cipriano Antonio. Look at what the justice did to Cipriano Antonio. My friends, we need to understand that the justice here in San Andres is not justice for the Raizal people. Whenever a state or a government that is instituted for the welfare of the people start to turn against the people, that state has lost its legitimacy in order to govern the people. Let us say that again one more time because I'm done with this. Anytime a state or a government that is instituted to provide welfare for the people turn against the people, brings death against the people, poverty against the people, that state and that government has lost legitimacy in order to govern the people. The time has come for the people to set up their own government. And every time I say this, people look at me as crazy. It may take 20 more years. It may take 50 more years. It may take 100 more years. But until we do that here on the ancestral territory of San Andres, Providence and Catalina, instead of going ahead, we will continue going back behind. Make the rope in the eye, make the rope in the mind, and take off the mental slavery in which we are. Believing and waiting for other people to do for us what we should do for ourselves. I see you not shaking your head. But the time passed long time to shake head. We pray plenty this evening. But the time comes when we have to do something more than praying. Somebody say yeah man behind there. Are you us?
Action. Action.
The time comes now for action. We act now or we dead tomorrow. Make us say that again. We act now or we dead tomorrow. Look at looking at your Facebook. Everybody were there. Look at your face there. Everybody were there. As we start the march here, I said to myself, do we need more people than this to make a revolution? And I said no. All we need are people with a new mind, with a new determination. That's what we need. It's not the amount of people. It's the people with a new mind, with a new determination, to be able to look today and in the future and see a change and a transformation. We need to stop confessing that San Andres can't change and not know and get better. I say to our churches every single day, every morning I get up and I look for San Andres, be a different San Andres, a change San Andres, a new San Andres. That's what I am looking for. But that would only happen when people like you and me, we come together to start think different, dream different, and do things different. And when we do that, we will have a different place. Lord God, I expecting to see it even before I did. I don't know about to know, but I want to see it before I did. Let me pick one of them. Let me pick one of them when they come up. What are them present and what are them future? Every year, 1,000 and them finish their high school. To do what after that? Where are they go? What happened to them? They disappear. There's a road, there was Esperanza around the full of them. You go to the jails them around the world and it's full of them. And then we start to accuse them and we start to say a lot of things, bad things about them. But enough of them fault. They can't see nothing else because we never show them nothing else. They are looking to us, the adults, the men and the women of today, in order to give them a hope that tomorrow shall be a better tomorrow. Our children, they will see something different when we show them something different. Let me tell you something. I lost all confidence and hope in the government as they exist today. The government as they exist today, they are cancerous, they are corrupted, they are demonic. What that means, Pastor? It means that what they were created to do, they stopped doing long time ago. And one time that happened, that means that the government has to change. And if the government to change, the people have to change the way of thinking. And I know I said nothing else because the time to talk done long time ago. I said I was saying nothing about this evening because the time to talk done long time ago. I don't wait on the moment to act. Socrates once said, anytime the students are ready, the teacher will appear. And people all the time they ask, what the leader and there. I want to tell you this evening, when the followers are ready, the leader will appear. I don't know about nobody else, but I talk to myself, already. Anybody else here ready to look at how say? I don't know about nobody else, I don't talk to nobody else, but I talk to myself. Already. Thank you, Primo. I like to see that. Parents, thank you for bringing out the children. They need to be out here. They need to be out here. Never believe that they are too small to be out here. They are the ones